Hi scholars, welcome to Building Vocabulary Part 4, Video Part 4. Today we're going to continue working on the worksheets that we've been doing for Part 2 and 3. We're going to continue working on the 10 words that we learned on Video Part 1. So if you have not seen that video, you can go back and remember watch Part 1, go watch Part 2, go watch Part 3, and then this is Part 4. So once you're ready for this video, you can start watching it and complete the exercises, or continue watching the video to complete the exercise. So to get started, we're going to need our pencil and we're going to need our packets. So go ahead and pull that out and let's get started. All right, scholars, so this worksheet is done. We're done with that one. And this one should have been done as well. So now we're going to jump into this worksheet. So directions, unscramble the letters to form the correct word. So you're going to look at the letters. So you're going to look letter, 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 letter. You're going to put them in the correct order to create a word. Okay. So we're going to look at the first one, and you can use two things to help you out today. You can use this worksheet to help you out, or again, you can also use the videos. So if you look at the videos, hold on guys. You can also use the videos to help you out, okay? So if we look at the first one, right here, actually that's right there. So we're able to tell what it is. So let's listen to the video. This is video part 1. We're on part 1, okay? Let me back it up. Let's see.
Now let's look at the word. This is how we spell
There it is.
milk. Pancakes. These pancakes.
I'm trying to find the word cereal. Let's
Very
see.
nice. Now let's look at the picture. This is a bagel. Say it. Bagel, bagel, bagel.
We're not looking for that picture.
Yes.
We're not looking for that picture.
Pastries. The word is very nice. So let's go on to the next.
There it is.
Like cereal or
So let's see what it's called.
for cereal. So this is cereal. This is
Cereal.
very nice.
Okay, so I know that it's called cereal, and here's the spelling of the word. And I want to look at the spelling to put the letters in order to create the word. So the very first letter that I see, let me see if I can make this bigger. The very first letter that I see is the letter C. So I'm going to put down the letter C. Then I'm going to look again, and the next letter that I see is the letter E. I already used C, so I'm going to cross off C. Then I'm going to write down E and cross off E. Okay, the next letter that I see is R. So I'm going to go and write down R and cross it off. Then I'm going to write down, I see the letter E. So I'm going to write down the letter E and cross it off. Then I'm going to write, I see the letter A comes next. So I'm going to write down the letter A and cross it off. And then lastly, I see the letter L. So I'm going to write down the letter L and cross it off. Notice how I used all of my letters and I put them in order to create the word cereal. So the word is cereal. This is cereal. Now I could also use this worksheet and match it. Look at the picture. So then notice how, put these side by side. Notice how the word is in the exact same order. We have C-E-R, we have C-E-R, E-A-L, E-A-L. So this is cereal. This is cereal. And if we look back at our video, this is cereal.
So this is cereal.
Okay, so now that we have that down, let's do one more together, and then you're going to do the rest by yourself. So let's look at the next picture. So the next picture looks like what? If you can't remember, let's go back to the video, okay? You can use the video or you can use your worksheet, alrighty? So let's go back to the video and see if we can remember. If you can't remember, see if we can find it.
Okay, so let's look at the word.
There it is.
This one. So is trees. So this is called cheese. So this is cheese. This is
Cheese. So the word is cheese.
The word is cheese.
Alrighty, so there's the spelling for the word cheese. Not only that, but again, if I look at my paper, I can see the word cheese. 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 And again here, cheese. So I'm going to use my worksheet this time to spell it out. So the first letter that I see is the letter C. Cross it off. The next letter that I see is the letter H. So I'm going to write it down. Cross it off. The next letter that I see is the letter E. So I'm going to write it down. Cross it off. The next letter that I see is the letter E. So I'm going to write it down. Cross it off. And the next letter that I see is the letter S. So I'm going to write it down, cross it off. And then the last letter that I see is the letter E. I'm going to write it down and cross it off. So the word is cheese. The word cheese has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. Alrighty? You're going to do the same thing for this one, this one, this one, and this one, as well as that one, and that one, and for number 10 as well. You're going to do the same thing. You can use this so you can match the picture. Match the picture with the words, or again, you can use the video, okay? Whichever one you prefer. Alrighty, scholars, so we're done with this worksheet. You're going to do the rest by yourself. Next, we're going to turn the page, and we're actually going to work on this one together. We're going to do question 1 and 2 together, and then that way you can also complete it by yourself. So your assignment today would be this worksheet and this worksheet, but let's review this one before I let you go. Alright, let's read it. Directions. Match the word with the picture. So I have to match the word with the picture. Alrighty? Okay, again, I can use this worksheet to help me out, or I can also use video part 1 to help me out. I can use a video to help me out. So let's look at the first word. Let's say that I'm using, or you can either look at the word or you can look at the picture. So I'm going to show you how to use a picture first. Let's say that I'm using the picture, okay? So I look at the picture, I forget what it is. If I cannot remember, I can use the video or the worksheet. So let's find that picture in this video. Let's see. That's not it.
These are beans.
So these are beans. So if you look at it, it's the same exact thing. That is the same as that. So I know that the word is beans. Now let's continue watching to see how to spell the word.
These are beans. These are
beans.
These are beans. These are
beans.
Very nice. So now let's look at the word. The word is beans. The word is
beans. Okay, so here's how to spell the word. So I'm going to look for that word on the side right here. So that word is the same as that word. So I'm just going to match the word with the picture. Beans. These are beans. The word is beans. I can also use this worksheet to double check. If you look at it right here, that picture is the same as that picture. The word is beans, and that word is the same as that word. So it matches. Let's look at another one. I'm going to look at this picture. Now, let's look at it closely. That looks like kind of a type of bread. Let's see if we can find it in here, in our video.
Very nice. So these are called pancakes. Let's look at the word pancakes. It is first, all right?
Let's see.
These are called pastries. So these are pastries.
So these are pastries. Pastries is sweet bread. This looks like sweet bread. This is sweet bread. So these are pastries. Pastries.
These are pastries. These are
pastries.
These are pastries. These are
pastries.
Pastries. Very nice. Pastries are really good.
I agree. They're really good.
Different types of pastries. So here's the word pastries. So the word is pastry.
So the word is pastries. So I'm going to match that word with the word down here on this side. So let's look for that word, and it's right there. That one is the same word as that one. So now I'm going to match that with the picture. So I'm going to go from here all the way down to pastries. And again, you can use this one to help you out. The picture right there is the same as that picture. The word is pastries, and that word is the same as that word. So it matches. Alrighty, you're gonna finish the rest of the worksheet all by yourself, and then you can double check your work. Alright, scholars, so that is it for today's video. Your homework or your assignment is to complete the rest of this worksheet, finish it all, and finish this worksheet as well. You can use the videos as I showed you. That's your way to double check your work because all of your answers are going to be in here. So use the videos. Once you're done watching this video and know how to do the worksheet, use these videos to answer your questions if you need to. You want to be able to recognize as many pictures as possible by yourself. But if you need to go back and watch the videos, that is totally fine. That's the purpose of them. If you have any questions, feel free to call me and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Have a wonderful day.